Hey guys, welcome back to the Emlyn in the Mix show. My name is Emlyn, of course, and exciting product here for you today. It is, of course, the MicroKORG 2, as if you couldn't tell already, because that's why you clicked on this video. We're checking it out on the show. Finally, as we get to the end of this year, I remember I looked at this. I was excited about this release when it dropped at NAMM 2024 at the start of this year, and we finally have one here in the studio. Jump over to the other cam. Here it is here. So I'm going to be playing some sounds on it, telling you why I like this thing, telling you my thoughts on should you get this, is this for you, is this a worthy upgrade. Those sort of questions will hopefully be answered in today's show. But before we do, of course, have to get the housekeeping out of the way. Thank you so much for joining me. We are, of course, on Spotify. If you want to take me on the go, check out the Emlyn in the Mix show on Spotify. Appreciate the support. You can do it while you're jogging. You can do it while you're riding your bike. You can do it while you're walking. When you're out and about, you can listen to the show on the go on Spotify. Yes, that's right. There it is again. The banner's back up there. And I'll have some affiliate links down below, not for this one, of course, MicroKORG. Big shout out. So thank you for letting us check out, or thank you to Korg for letting us check out the MicroKORG 2. But affiliate links for silly season sales and deals down below. If you want to support the channel, check those out. We just ran a competition. By the time this video goes live, that competition will have ended, but we'll have another competition. So stay tuned for those. And the winner of that competition, of course, will be announced probably in next week's show, unless I manage to do a video in between now and then. So make sure you're subscribed to Emlyn in the Mix as well. Okay, housekeeping out of the way. There we go, guys. You got through it. And if you want to skip ahead, there's always a timeline down below. You can just go straight into me playing with this instrument. So MicroKORG 2, a new origin. MicroKORG is one of the most iconic and recognizable synths in the history of music. Okay, I didn't realize that. I mean, that is a big claim. I got to be honest with you. This thing, like the original, I got to say too, just quickly, I really love this aesthetic. It really has that original early 2000s vibe going on here. It's a lovely aesthetic. So if we're gonna, get one thing off our backs right now, is this aesthetic is awesome. Again, if you've watched any of my videos, I'm a Korg fanboy, so there's going to be some Korg biasedness going on here, if that's even a word. But yeah, loving this aesthetic, absolutely beautiful. Now, I was just going to say, going back to this page here where, a new origin, most iconic recognizable synth in the history of music. That is an amazing claim, because this was my first ever, the MicroKORG 1, was my first ever synthesizer. Now, I had no idea about anything to do with synthesizers when I first purchased it. I didn't realize it was, I didn't know. Like, it's a digital analog recreation, of course, of it's meant to sound like an analog synthesizer, but it's fully digital. But that thing rocked, man. It was easy to use, very intuitive, even for someone like myself who was a noob. I learned about synthesis with the MicroKORG, and I cherish it to this day. So there's a little bit of history there for you. Anyway, revolutionizing the music world with its unique form factor and unmistakable sounds, making it an industry standard for musicians everywhere, using countless legendary performances and recordings. Its legacy spans more than 20 years, renowned and loved by musicians, sound engineers, producers, and gadget buffs everywhere. The MicroKORG has now evolved to this more powerful, more flexible, and richer level than new MicroKORG 2. Here it is in front of me. Okay, so yeah, for those of you who have been sitting on the fence, maybe you're thinking, I've got my original MicroKORG, why would I need this? I'm really hoping I can do that in this video today, and I'm probably going to blab on a little bit. I'm going to simp a little bit over this synthesizer here today, so you're just going to have to bear with me as we get through that. But we'll get to the sounds in a second. I'll do my best to explain its way around here. And for those of you, for the person who goes into the comment section is like, the video starts at like 8 minutes. Okay, that's what's going to happen today, okay? So while retaining some of the iconic aspects of the original, including the convenient portable size, as you can see here, easy to play mini keyboard. I do like these keys. I know there's been complaints in the past, but actually I don't know if there's been complaints. I think people mostly love this keyboard. The large dial for selecting program genres, including the vocoder, which I don't know if I'm going to attempt to show you that today with the dedicated mic. MicroKORG 2 offers a completely new, powerful sound engine and many more usable programs and a visually astounding user interface, as you can see at the top here, and so much more. Yes, they've really streamlined this area as well, because they got rid of that. There was, like, if you remember, actually I got a MicroKORG 1 up here behind me. Yeah, so there was the two little knobs were here. I mean, I could probably bring up a picture or whatever, but anyway, there was two little knobs here. You had to sort of dial through to get to the different settings. Now they've replaced them with these buttons along here. Now the MicroKORG 2 features a gorgeous 2.8-inch full color IPS LCD display. It's very, very nice actually. And in that camera up above us here, actually still looks pretty good. I know we zoomed out a little bit. We can zoom in on that in a moment. And where am I? I lost my spot. But brings immediate information and instant gratification as users can visually shape and see their sounds. Yes, it has a scope as well, which I can go across to here. I'll show you that. As well as a powerful vocal processor with harmonizer down here and hard tuning effects. Now you can do that sort of like, you know, that popular hard tuning sound, vocal sound that people love these days. The MicroKORG 2 also features a loop recorder that makes it perfect production performance tool for today's diverse music world and beyond. It's got some lovely little features, lovely little updates, and here's a lovely big picture of it just zoomed up there. Looks absolutely stunning. Like I really love the aesthetic. Like they've just done an absolutely brilliant job with the aesthetic of this thing. The color scheme, they'll probably come out with different color schemes, of course, but I've got to say, this thing, just absolutely beautiful. Connectivity wise, MIDI in and out at the back. You got headphone jack out, left and right mono out. You got your sustain expression pedals, and you got your microphone level on the back here as well. Actually, no, I take that back. The microphone volume, they've actually done a big improvement. That's on the front here, next to your main volume. Actually, jump back over to here. Yeah, so microphone is here. And I'll just move the mic there, and that's your main volume there. So that's actually, that improvement alone is great, because you used to have the gain knob for the mic on the back like that. All right, I think let's play. Let's have some fun. Let's have a little play with this thing, hey? Let's hear how it sounds. So I've got it on pop rock, the first preset category here, and just got it on classic. So you've actually got 4 banks now, but have a listen to this. This is the first one, classic rock, preset 1. So you can hear in that preset there's a few layers going on in the background, but I've got full access to, you know, my sound shaping tools here. You know, for example, I can jump over to filter here, and you can see that's selected here. That's my filter, and now I can play with the filter. Let's get a... So that's filtering one of the oscillators, which is that arpeggiator there. So yeah, sound shaping tools, very easy to start manipulating and really messing with the sound here. Let's jump over to another preset here and see what we got. Nice bass sound. Yeah, very classic sounding. So remember, we're just on bank 1 here, classic presets. Let's check out another one here. Classic sync lead. And you can also just turn the arpeggiator on at any time. Doesn't matter what preset you have. Again, we're still only in the classics. We'll go to another one here. Beautiful. Got another one. Here we go. Here's our scope. I don't know if you can see that on the screen. Yeah. So we got the scope on. All right. So here I've zoomed in the camera a little bit. You can see the scope in the background. So that's cool. You can see the scope, have it going in the background. If you want to see the sound, you can do that very simply, or you can just have your preset set up like that as well. So I'm not going to go through all the presets in this particular category, but I do want to show you can go to other banks. And now we're like in modern, for example. So it's the same preset. This is what I'm assuming it is, but it's the same preset, but this is the modern version of that preset. And the expression wheel does the same thing. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. And you can go to the future bank here as well. So this is a similar preset, but this is a future iteration of it. An expression wheel does the same thing. So that's something really cool. We go back to, then you got your user category here. So you can save, you can create, your beautiful preset, whatever you're gonna, have it, and then you can save it in your user setting here. So we jump over to Funk Soul. So there's our classic bank, go to modern. Slightly different, like slightly, mixed up a bit. I don't know why I'm talking like that, slightly. And then we go to future. Totally different, right? That's kind of cool. It is sounding very futuristic. Expression wheel doing some mad stuff there. I like that. All right, so let's go back to classic. Let's see what we got here. I do want to show you also just how easy, like how much more streamlined they've made this thing. Let me just find out. Oh, that's a nice sounding bass. That's really classic sounding. And then we got modern. That's awesome. Future. So it's really cool having those categories where you can go from classic, modern to future. It's sort of like you find the preset, you're like, oh, it's not quite what I want. And then all you do is you just go through your banks here and you may get it to the sound you want. Of course, you can alter the sound in your own way and do it like that as well. Now, like this, I'm sort of haphazardly navigating around this for you in this video. I just more wanted to merely show you the presets, show you how this thing sounds, and give you my thoughts and feedback. But I did want to show you the arpeggiator. So let's just see if we can find a preset that suits the arpeggiator, and then I'll just show you how easy it is to sort of mess with that. All right, here we got a preset, has a latch. This is in our house disco classic, which is really nice. Cool, so then if we jump over to our arpeggiator, it says 2 up modes. I'll just select this off. So we can see the arpeggiator working. And we can also mess with the timing. Bit of delay there, sounds beautiful, by the way. The swing. Put heaps of swing in it. increments, like so you could have it really fast. It's a nice little feature. And you can turn the latch on and off here as well. But just really, the user interface for this is awesome. You can also change the patterns in the preset. So now I'm in the Arpeggiator B section. We can do what type of, is it going up or down, random, how many octaves. Open the gate up. I love that graphic actually, if you can see that the gate actually gets opened up in that graphic, it's kind of cool. Close the gate, make it longer, shorten it. Go back and turn the latch off there as well. But yeah, just really easy. I just wanted to show you how easy it is to sort of just mess with the sound, the arpeggiator and so forth. Like really just very intuitive with this, the way they've got the button system rather than having those two knobs that you had on the original MicroKORG. Absolutely love that. So yeah, you can go into your voice here as well if you want to start messing with the voice. How many voices you want to have. Pitch. Start getting some really freaky sort of sounds though. Go into our delay, change our type. I mean, this thing is, although it's all digital, this thing sounds really good. They've done it's a high-end, high-class job that they've done. I just wanted to show you, like, simply how easy it is to sort of change, mess with the arpeggiator, and really just, like, even just getting in the back end, playing with the delay and so forth. Just freaking really rocks. Now, I'm not going to be able to show you the vocoder on today's show, so I do apologize for those of you who are like, what's the vocoder sound like? Vocoder sounds awesome, and you do have this hard tune and harmonize like that. It's just the way I'm set up today. It's a little bit far. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but that's fine. Let's do a little bit more preset surfing, and I think we'll just end off there. But yeah, I'm really loving this update. I've got to say, it's a very nice update. So let's go to electronica. We're on classic. Awesome presets. Go to modern. Whoa, that's pretty freaky. Go to future. Cool. Let's go to techno and trance, classic. Yeah. Gonna get our acidy sort of stuff. Yes. We want to go to, this is when we want to play with the filter. There we go. You do have a selection of other effects here with your modular here as well, delay and reverb. So if we put the latch back on, so that's like a saturation. We got phaser as well. Flanger. You can have some good fun with it. But look, I'm going to have to leave the video there. This thing is honestly, it is a lot of fun, very easy to use, very easy to get the sounds you want. In fact, I will go as far as saying they did a great job without changing it too much. In fact, what they did is they brought the concept of the original MicroKORG and they brought it into the future, more or less. Like, this took 20 years to come to fruition, or to come to be. And was it 20 years? It was, yeah, because it was 2000, I think, 2004. Correct me if I'm wrong. It might have been earlier. Actually, it might have been 2001, the original. Anywho, was it 2000 or 2001? And we can debate this in the comment section down below. Regardless, it was about 20 years for this update to come to be in existence, right? And I feel like what they've done is they've taken the original concept of the MicroKORG, brought it into the future, streamlined the overview, streamlined the sound sculpting section here. Very easy to use, just push button to get in. Then you can mess with the sound. And they've made things better and easy to use. For example, putting the microphone volume knob here. I know I'm a Korg fanboy. I know this was a biased review. Always is when I review Korg. I do try to give you my caveats when I can, but I don't know where to give you a caveat here. If I'm going to be and if I give you a caveat, it's only because I haven't learned how to use it. For example, I haven't learned the sequencer yet on this thing. Is it any good? I can't tell you that. But what I can say from my experience, very little experience I've had with this unit so far, and my enjoyment of having it so far, is that it's very easy to get the sound you want and to alter the sound. It is very easy and you get some really incredible results. The effects sound great. I'm mightily impressed. So should you upgrade? If you loved your original Korg, I say yes. I do. I really do. This MicroKORG 2 is a worthy update. It's been a while. It's been a while. I've had probably in that time several MicroKORGs. I had my original. I sold my original. I purchased another one. Then the special edition came out. Got the special edition. I love the MicroKORG. It does have a nostalgic part of my heart. Anyway, I'm rambling, but thank you so much for joining me. What did you think of this video? Please like the video if you enjoyed the video today, and leave a comment down below. Is this for you? Will you be upgrading, or is this just a hot mess? Is this just a cash grab from Korg? Because I can't see it. And maybe I got the blinders on and I'm being biased again. I can't see if this is a cash grab or not. I can't find the caveats on this thing. I want to give you the negative on it as well. I mean, even the build quality is not bad. Look, it's a cheaper synthesizer and cheaper, area. So it's not super high quality material or anything. But I got to say, they got the aesthetic right, and I really love the design. So I can't give you negative feedback on this thing. This thing is just freaking rocks. All right, guys, sorry if you came here and you're looking for some hate video on it, but I'm not doing that for you today. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me. We're back next week, of course, with a brand new product. There's only 2 more videos to go, or 2 more shows, I should say, to go for this particular show. But of course, we'll be back every week. Anyway, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, do all that YouTube nonsense, and thank you again for joining me. Till next week, do something in the studio, make some beats, do something cool, and enjoy your week, guys. It's festive season. Stay safe out there. Make some music. Peace out. Boom. Hey, thanks for listening to the Emlyn in the Mix podcast. Here you will find all the latest in music technology, software and hardware, interviews, and more. Also, don't forget to check out the Emlyn in the Mix YouTube channel today. Till next time, keep it real.